Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this video by me. I'm Original Canis, and this is just going to be a little weekend league kind of thing that we're going to be doing, talking about some of the events and goals that took place in the matches over the course of the day, as I'm going to be doing one of these on a Saturday and a Sunday. And this weekend I'm going to be doing the Premier League, but you know, I can always do Championship or Foreign League football matches if there's any recommendations or requests. You know, I don't see any problem in that. So yeah, got any other matches that you'd like to hear about or any leagues, just leave it in the comments below and I'll try my best to get to them. Getting on with it, QPR promoted to the Premier League last season, put up against Bolton for the first game of the season, and I think most were expecting for the match to be a draw, or maybe even QPR to nick it, or maybe it to be like decided by one goal. But yeah, it didn't quite turn out like that. At 0-0, I feel QPR should have taken their chances really. Whether it was down to you know, it being the first match and them all being a bit rusty, or whether it was just them not being lucky enough and it just wasn't their day, I don't know. But you know, still the same story, same ending to the story, and you know, unfortunately they ended up losing the match 4-0 with a great wonder goal from Cahill, a very abnormal goal from a centre half indeed, and I don't think you're really going to see a goal like that from another centre half for a while. Then later on in the match, for the other goals, it was quite nice movement actually from Bolton. They looked pretty strong side coming back from the break, and I think that most people were kind of not expecting them to do that well this season, with there being a lot of competition, and they kind of proved them wrong really, and they did put in a very strong performance and showed that they are going to be a force to be reckoned with. I'm just kind of afraid for when Liverpool play them, because I always have a feeling that Liverpool are going to lose to the Boltons and the Wigans and teams like that, and so I'm never very confident when Liverpool come up with teams such as their standard. And with the sending off, I can't really remember the QPR player's name, but it was between a QPR defender or a left mid and Petrov. Bit of jostling going on, and Petrov was the one that went onto the floor, and so the referee sent off the QPR player. I think it should have been a yellow card for both players, and that would be that. You know, I don't feel the referee really saw the foul take place, and so he couldn't really make the right call. Whether a linesman or a fourth official saw it, I don't know. But yeah, I'm sticking to a yellow card for both. I think that was the right decision. But yeah, unfortunately it wasn't QPR's day, and that just added to the sorrow really. Going on to Liverpool-Sunderland, finished off 1-1. Quite hyped up for this match, and when Suarez went through, I was fucking jumping up and down going, go on son, but yeah, he got taken out by Richardson, yellow card, but I feel it should have been a sending off, not because I'm biased towards Liverpool, but whether it's on purpose or not, you don't run that close to the back of a striker or any player. You know you're going to catch their legs, and I feel that he could have really aborted being that close and committing the foul on Suarez, but unfortunately the referee obviously didn't see it that way, and Richardson was luckily awarded a yellow card. And from that, Suarez did sky the penalty pretty badly. I'm just going to put it down to pressure, and I would have rather seen Adam take it, but I just hoping that there isn't a repeat of that later on in the season. And a couple of the next chance really that Liverpool had fell to Carroll, I believe. Scored, but apparently he fouled Anton Ferdinand. I don't really see how that's happened really. He's just got his hand on his back, you know, kind of holding his ground, and he's not really put any power into that at all. And you know, I think Ferdinand's just totally misjudged the flight of the ball, and he's fell on his ass and made himself look like a proper tit. And you know, luckily he hasn't been punished for that. And you know, I think but depending on the first half performance, Liverpool deserved to be 2-1 up really, and unfortunately they weren't, or even 2-0 in the first half. And apart from that, I thought it was a great performance from Adam, showing some good balls. A very good run from Downing, unfortunate to hit the crossbar, and Enrique putting a nice strong performance in defence and both attack, putting in some good balls and showing some good strength. So yeah, they all look like good signings, and I'm still not too sure about Henderson, but he's still got a lot of time to show his colours, and we'll see if that 20 mil really paid off. Apart from that, only one more thing to say about that match, and that was the great techers from Larsson. Although he did score from us and he was left on his own at back post, what a technique to get that ball in. Great volley, and Rayner couldn't really do much about it, I don't think. But yeah, Flanagan could have been on the back post, but it's happened, it's the past. Not much you can do about it now, and just time to move on and learn from our mistakes. Then we have Newcastle, 0-0 of Arsenal. Nothing really happened apart from I feel that Rosicky and Ramsey aren't going to be good enough in midfield, and that Arsenal definitely need to buy someone or two to fill in those positions where Nasri and Fabregas once played, and I reckon they are going to need to be the similar quality for Arsenal to be in the top 4 this season. I really do. Song stamping on Barton, very unnecessary, and to be honest, I'm surprised Barton didn't turn around and absolutely knock him for 6. But that was the old Barton, and although he did show some aggression, not maybe as much as he would have done in the past. The penalty decision, although it wasn't one, but the kerfuffle going on around there, I don't reckon it was a pen. He's put his foot in to try and get the ball, and Gervinho's shown some awareness to take it away from him and take the ball away from the defender, and they've just collided with their legs, whereas Barton hasn't seen it like that. He's assumed he's diving, and he's rushed in there totally over the top and unnecessarily, and dragged him up by his shirt, and then there's been a nice little jostle going on there, resulting with Gervinho not being happy with Barton at all and slap him in the face, and which then equalled him getting sent off. A nice little 3-match ban from your debut for Arsenal in the Premier League. Not the best way to start, but life's a bitch, and it's kind of unfortunate. I would have liked to see him play in the next couple of matches, although I am kind of relieved that he's not going to be playing against Liverpool. So that was an alright match, but as I said, not the best. That was the only really interesting point of the whole match. Blackburn Wolves. It was a good first goal, really, from, I'm going to say it's Formica or Formisa or Formica or something, I don't know, from Blackburn. A nice move from Roberts and to put him through, and a nice finish from that guy. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name again. And it was a nice all-round goal from Blackburn. But unfortunately, they couldn't hold their lead, and they gave away a Stonewall pen. And although Robertson saved the pen, the Blackburn defence just didn't push out enough at all. They were all kind of stood in a line on the goal face, and it just gave the Wolves scorer, can't really remember who it was, gave him too much space to hit the ball, and that kind of punished them and kicked them in the ass, and Wolves scored from that. And the last mention I want to say about that game is, what a name, Good Willie. And then the commentator even said, oh, that was a nice move there from Willie. Oh, I was just absolutely in hysterics. What a name. I hope he's on Ultimate Team next year. On to Wigan Norwich. Final score was 1-1. If you haven't seen De Santo already, Argentinian striker for Wigan, go pick him up on Ultimate Team. He's a few thousand coins and he's very good with 3 or 4 skill moves. But that's all I'm going to say about Ultimate Team on here. And he seems to be a nice little player for Wigan in real life as well. Very agile and aware player, and he's very young as well, so he's got the fitness and the pace, and looks like he could be a big part in some of Wigan's performances this year. For Norwich to get their goal, bad fumble by Al Habsi, and hopefully that's just a one-off for Wigan. With Kirkland obviously not playing, Al Habsi's got to really get his finger out his ass and show that he is as good as he was last season, and that he can be the #1 the first choice goalkeeper for Wigan. And I predict that Norwich are going to do well this season. I don't reckon they go down. They played very well in Empire League 1, and then they went straight up to the Championship, and from the Championship they went straight up to the Premier League, and the only other team to do that is Man City. So yeah, it obviously shows that they've got something good about them if they can do that. Then the last match was Fulham versus Aston Villa. 0-0 match. Early on in the game, Risa, nice to see him back in the Prem. Risa got put through on goal and really should have scored, but he put too much power into it and it soared over the bar. I feel that was really the best chance in the game. Other than that, maybe Zamora should have put away 1 or 2 chances, and Johnson having his fair share of chances as well. I think Fulham could have won that game 2 or 3-0, but as I said, they didn't take your chances, and if you don't take your chances, you're not going to score. So that's kind of what happened. I think Nzogby is going to do well for Aston Villa this year, and I'm kind of surprised that he didn't go to a bigger club really other than Aston Villa. Maybe I'd have expected him to go to a club like Chelsea maybe, as Zirkov's gone now, and maybe even Arsenal. But no, he went to Aston Villa, and I hope he does well for them this season. It'll be interesting to see if he does. And a player that I do think is going to be good for Aston Villa this season is Shay Given, putting some very crucial saves in the match, and he kind of kept Aston Villa in it really. Not that they were being thrash, but if it was any other day, I reckon, as I said, Fulham would have been going 2 or 3-0 with a win. So guys, please leave a like if you did enjoy this video. It lets me know that you guys want to see more of these, and the giveaway will be out tomorrow, so tune in for that. And please leave a like and a favourite and subscribe if you haven't already. This is I'm Original Canis. I'm out. Bye bye. You're all very sexy.